So let's begin with you, Anuba. Now, unfortunately, this way or that way, however you see, the decision has been made. Now we need to look forward and say, well, how are we going to go about it? How are we going to hold these examinations? What will be needed? Double the number of exam centers? Arrangement for public transport and accommodation? What can we do to ensure this is a smooth process for all?
See, as far as transport is concerned, everyone is aware that the public transport is not available. There are many students who belong to states like Northeast, Bihar, and there are many students who belongs to EWS and lower middle class category. They are calling us and sending us mails and even to authorities that they don't have sufficient infra to travel. There is no transport system. They have to travel all the way to for almost 300-400 kilometers to reach their centers. They have to spend almost 6,000 to 7,000 from their own pocket if they want to hire a cab. There is no public transport. Until unless any public transport is available, how these students are going to appear for exam? Secondly, even if they will make arrangement for public transport, there should be some guidelines that only these students should be allowed to board those trains or whichever buses and all. The social distancing has to be maintained in these public transport also. It's not only that the social distancing and SOPs needs to be followed inside the examination center. Outside examination center, we have seen how SOPs have been failed in case of KCET exam, recently B.Ed exam and other exams which happen in UP. So government is giving many assurance that yes, we will conduct exam, we will definitely give all the safety, we will do everything. But at ground level, it is not happening. That's why students are very much worried. And I am telling you, out of 28,000 students, only 3% students are there or 2% who are in favor of exam. Rest 98% students are not in favor of exam only due to this COVID thing, because it's a pandemic is a very deadly pandemic and it is airborne and there is a community spread. That fear is there in the mind of many students who have been preparing for almost 3 to 4 years now, and many would not be in a position to appear for exam. So they are pleading the government that please either conduct exam once the situation is under control, or there is another appeal from the student side which they are saying that they should be given an opportunity to appear for exam like they have been like it has been given for UGC students. Like a special exam will be conducted once the situation is under control. So for these students also who will not be in a position to appear for exam for whatsoever reason, they should also be allowed to appear for exam. Like for JEE, many students are telling me that if they will qualify for JEE Mains, then they will be allowed to sit and appear for JEE Advanced. Now, in between, if anything happens to any student while giving JEE Mains, if anything happens, then he will not be in a position to appear for other papers. Or suppose if he qualifies for JEE Mains and later on if anything happens to that student because of this examination, then he will not be in a position to appear for JEE Advanced also. There are so many queries which students are writing to state authorities, to Chief Minister, to PM, to HR